What's she do? What? How'd you get down there? Ah, yes. The holidays are here. The elves are on the shelf. And in the doorway. And in your bed. Holy shit. What? Speaking of elf on a shelf, I recently learned an Australian slang word. It's called shelving. It's apparently when you put something up your ass. Oi, mate, oh, go shelf that raccoon. That means to go put that raccoon up your ass. It's a fun fact for you guys. It's fun. That's a free one. You can have that for free. What is this job? What is he doing? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, the cleaning out the roach pit. Yeah, that is a gross job. Someone's got to do it, though. The roach pit has to be cleansed or the roach overlord will be able to come through it and he'll take over the planet. So, you ever gone to McDonald's and got one of the... Someone's got to do it, though. The roach pit has... So, you ever gone to McDonald's?
Come on.
More. Yep.
Actor when I go there by para three the row was also actor when I was also but paper were actual overall blah the paper stuff.
Okay.
Charlie, I typed out something that I would have ready about more who the straight go where we swallow mama bang the problem.
Come on.
Yeah, I can marry the great guy also but I would have put a puss bear but I would have to rip there about right water 12 to 20 to Hungary but I would say but there's a single is where I sings on them but it's your hen.
Okay.
I can love marrying the great guy got Ross, but I would up a plus spirit. I must have, but I would estimate through their bug rod watcher to have blood.
Yeah. Dirty pants, dirty drawers, dirty socks, dirty shoes, dirty gun off in my belt, dirty thoughts will use on you. Knives too, and hands empty. Cause my sleepovers were nights I slept alone in the street. And this world don't mean a thing. And I shake when I sing. And I wake up and grab my gun because I no longer dream. They say the meek shall inherit.
Man it up, son of them, no, so that when I'm as this, I'm a no one it's yeah, long so like well, I'll worry about what is away with a so don't them what are they did it.
Oh.
Yeah, I can love marrying the great guy got Ross, but I would up a plus spirit. I must have, but I would estimate through their bug rod watcher to have blood. Yep.
Okay.
Say we don't it, there's a single blowing down in the vision. Man it up, son of them, no, so that when I'm
Come on.
I could have married the great guy got Ross, but I would have married that must have been when you got to Hungary, but I would say that there is a scene some done in the vision.
Okay.
I throw out when I go right there down to the E3 of the railroad. So when I hear glass on the middle of the yep. So those about so those are good to figure what actually all the people.
Okay.
Coming from the slums.
I could have married the great guy got Ross, but I would have I must have when you got to Hungary, but I would say that there is a scene of some done in the vision.
Yeah.
Charlie, I could have done something of this, but I was ready about what okay. I could have married the great guy got Ross, but I would have
Yep.
I could have married the great guy got Ross, but I would okay.
Vamos.
Okay.
When I go right there, I had a eating the railroad, those all two dots, and I hear glass in the middle, there was also some of those guys over
Venga.
so but
Yeah.
Charlie, I could have some of them, and I would have ready about all more of
Vamos.
Okay.
Aquí.
Oh.
Money up, sir, no, 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 so that when I'm in this, somewhere, I don't know, it's venga.
Yeah.
Actor when I go right there,
something's come in from the environment to hurt them. Now, it could be a bullet, could be a car, could be a virus or bacteria. Blows from the environment that throw them out of balance.
A child sits alone and listens to his mother cry about how she wants to die because she could not provide, and her children sleep together because it's so cold outside, and she don't know that he hears her, but she Two kids fight over a weapon and the loser's slain. You best be man enough to squeeze the gun right in his heart, cause his head won't always get it done. Sit down near me. I want nothing from you. I'm not here to lead. Let your mind be focused, yet without a single thought. If we sit amongst each other, it's a council of the gods. And you know that they hate us. You know they keep us locked in these cages. They want to keep us fighting over races. You know this cause they show this if you look to the past. So you should know that this time won't last. You get sick of following. Sit down near me. Thoughts are really things, and there's more than what we see. And we work longer and harder, more often than ever. Explain to me how you think it's getting better. Cause you know that they hate us. You know they keep us locked in these cages. They wanna keep us fighting over races. You know this cause they show this if you look to the past. So you should know that this time won't last. So when that day comes, will we pick up our guns or roll over and be had like we've always done? Public schools kept me stupid and my diet kept me weak. A civilization isn't civilized without peace. Lord forgive me, I'm not helping much at all. If they come for me, I'll use their blood to paint the walls. I know better and I'm trying just to pray, but I won't leave until I'm done with what I came here to say. You used to make an angel smile. Nothing on earth has excited you since. Plus, if you're a king, where's your prince? We're all fighting a hard battle, mostly with ourselves. Slavery is very much alive and well. You used to make an angel smile. Nothing on earth has excited you since. Plus, if you're a king, where's your prince? Boy that stabbed you, do you remember his eyes? Do you think the day he did it, he kissed his mother goodbye? Did his family stay up waiting for him that night? I wish I could have told them we're both fighting to survive. Circus under the ribs, you can take one too. Remember that when they crucify you, they walk on land, you walk on water, and they know not what they do. Remember that when they crucify you, and the sea parts, and the clouds make way. It's the most horrific story that we've heard today, and it's death. Death painted on a child's face, and there's eyes. Big Brother's watching over me, and we, the people, gun each other down like we forgot we were equal, and I still hear the sounds.
Fermez les yeux et comptez jusqu'à 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I woke today so through and through. I didn't force myself to move or think of getting killed. I was content, I spent the whole day still. So while the earth still spins and the sun still sets, I found strength comes the day after rest. I found the terrible weight of the world doesn't lure me in anymore. I found the ability to walk through a locked door. All my illusions became defined, and I was of one mind, and I was everywhere, and I was not alone. I found matter moves through me, there's nothing a man can do to me, and I'm finally on my way back home.
I ain't going back again. I ain't going again. I ain't going back again.
To that state of mind where I was ignorant and it was wartime, and I thought I could save all of us if I wrote one line, you know, the right line. And getting by wasn't getting by, we had to steal and lie, and some of us died. We're on borrowed time and the clock was ticking, and they're looking at me and the move's mine. Fuck it, just tell them the truth. Tell them no man can take nothing from you. Tell them your skin is too thick and you'll die about this. They don't possess the spirit you do. Tell them your city is counting on you. If you go home with nothing, they'll probably kill you. And this ain't life or death for them. Close your eyes and count to 10.
Honestly, this is as honest as I've been. So I'll try speaking to the public like we're friends. Truthfully, I wish the very best for men. But you think freedom is money? Well, money has an end. I ain't going back again. I ain't going back again. I ain't going back again. But you think freedom is money? Well, money has an end. I ain't going back again.
To that dope house where we slept together cause it was cold out. We had one jacket amongst all of us, so we would take turns when we would go out in the open up and heat the whole house. And the mattress on the kitchen floor with an AK-47 and 3 handguns, but we swore we needed more cause we were at war. When we'd haul water by the bucket back to our home, and we'd heat the water and we'd talk for hours cause we didn't have no phones. And we'd dream together about a better life in houses and cars and clothes. And we'd laugh and joke as we all showered from the same pan on the stove. Fuck it, just tell them the truth. Tell them no man can take nothing from you. Tell them your skin is too thick and you'll die about this. They don't possess the spirit you do. After all the shit we've been through, I kill myself before I turn on you. And this ain't life or death for them. Close your eyes and count to 10.
Honestly, this is as honest as I've been. So I'll try speaking to the public like we're friends. Truthfully, I wish the very best for men. But you think freedom is money? Well, money has an end. I ain't going back again. I ain't going back again. I ain't going back again. But you think freedom is money? Well, money has an end. I ain't going back again.
28-year-olds David Gunn and Eugene Gill, they were arrested Thursday at Detroit Metro Airport by the Michigan State Police fugitive team.
The music is violent and it draws violence to it. Shooting,
After
stabbing,
Más.
I'm still David, I'm still
So I'll try speaking to the public like we're friends. Truthfully, I wish the very best for men. But you think freedom is money? Well, money has an end. I ain't going back again. I ain't going back again. I ain't going back again. But you think freedom is money? Well, money
Pissed off him. Come on, we're right over that song.
Pray to whoever. Bullets with no name cut through the air at night. If there's no masks on our faces, then we came for your life. Tell God, bring the suffering, I can take whatever he sends. My bones are stone, there's no nerves in my skin. I was built for war, I'm the beginning and the end. I am the Alpha and Omega, close your eyes and count to 10. It's war time! This is the best day of our lives. This could be the day that we die. This here is the best day of our lives. This could be the day that we die. Took my family. Took my life from me. Took my everything. You asked for it, what now? What? Your mouth done wrote a check that your pussy ass can't cash out. It's time to mob me and the squad ready to mash out. They coming to get them and off of that trip, ready to smash out. Gangsters, ready to kill somebody, brain smashed out. Fuck 'em, kicking the door at your dad's house. Sick as a bitch would pretend to be digging a fag's mouth. Now pass out. Make a killer pull a gas out. Make me wanna throw that 50 caliber right them while they up in that glass house. All this maniacing and this murdering is because you had doubts. You couldn't get a hand out. Since you got a leave a non-believer, that with the pistol off in your damn mouth. Took my family. Took my life from me. Took my everything. Hands up. Don't shoot. We drop the window, then we lose. What did you think we would do? I threw my body on the bomb, on the truth. This ain't the time or the place. We don't speak where we're from, we put guns in your face. I'm not your partner or friend. If they move, they don't see their families again. If I take your life, I promise you I won't lose sleep at night. I'm only living to fight. Fuck what is right, I came to die. It's war time. It's war time. It's war time. It's war time. Violence took my family. Took my life from me. Took live in a 6 square mile cell that I'm sharing with 100,000 sisters and brothers were sentenced to death for sins of thy father being birthed here by our mothers, and I wouldn't trade it in for the world's weight in gold. And they haven't built one like me since me, I am told. Shot my first gun when only a few feet tall I stood. It wasn't with my father out hunting in the woods. It was in the streets of my city. Handgun in my hand, shooting at the other kids. But you wouldn't understand. See, none of us have fathers. Well, our fathers weren't a man. It was a woman called our mother. And we would struggle, and it wasn't living, it was surviving. We were constantly at war. War left me nerves of steel, and I don't feel much anymore. And love is just a word that I say, and I can't live it cause I see people get killed all day. 3 little brothers incarcerated, and I'll say it for your pity. I mean, I could still get you stabbed behind the wall if you fuck with me. I was born to die here in Flint, and I haven't done that yet. So in turn, I ain't done shit but lie here naked in the tub, filling it up with blood, thinking how I'm gonna get even while my body drained of love. They tried to take my life at 27. I tried to take my life too, motherfucker. It just wasn't happening. I just wanna shoot and bring your body back to Michigan. That's points on the board. I was staying up all night when you would sleep and you would snore. They wanna say I don't deserve this. I gave up my life to get here. You wanna talk about purpose? You have no purpose speaking. They get killed for that where I come from nearly every fucking evening. Father, can you hear this? I know I'm asking and I'm worthless, but can you take the shackles from my ankles? Can you remove the bracelets from my wrists? Father, can you send for me like I've climbed off into the wind? And it carried me far away from here, and I would never come back here again. 'Cause Father, I'm a rolling stone, and my daddy's not around, and my mama ain't home, and the law is always coming after me, and it's like I got the devil on the back of me. And I was brought up in schools where they shoot each other in elementary. 6 years old, we put kids in the cemetery. So when you go to bury me, 100 fucking men will have to carry me. Why I weigh a ton? Why I'll be carrying 100 fucking guns? 'Cause we die before we run. Money don't buy respect. Money doesn't cure pain. It doesn't take scars out of my face. It's who I am. We're not the same. When I get down on my knees to pray, the bullet wounds just ache in my legs. And I'm not supposed to be on the world stage. And people aren't supposed to hear the words I say. 'Cause I've seen death and crying and suffering. And you all speak, but you've never seen a fucking thing. 'Cause you are weak cocksucker, and I am king. Or a god in this land is a conscious being. You know sex still sells, and drugs still sell, but the truth doesn't sell. Never has, never will. I'm on the front line. I catch the bullet first. My brothers carry me or bury me, whatever works. Why whenever you speak, it's from a safe place. 'Cause you don't wanna have all these holes in your face, and you don't want addicted to how your own blood tastes. You don't wanna have to get even for murder that's taken place. So I'm riding around, loaded gun, looking for the enemy. Pray that when I see him, God, do your best to help me, but don't help me be a better man. Help me have a clear vision, help me have a steady hand, help me bring this child back to you. And if his family seeks revenge, well, I'll be sending them on up too. Before you have an opinion, no, you never do what I did to get here. You never save up what I saved up. You never give up what I gave up. Left them laying face up. So this morning when my brothers woke, tell them to give my things to everyone I know. And give a message to my father too. Tell him I see his face on everyone I shoot. It makes it easy to do.
Jesus wept.
You want to hear anger in a way never expressed before? The boy speaking to you is kicked indoors and put men on the floor. Is that enough, or you want more? You want blood, you want guts, you want guns, you want gore? You want to tie a man up in his own house, beat him in the face with a pistol and tape his mouth, and just keep hitting him till there's so much blood the duct tape falls from his face, and he screams to God above, and he screams to those he loves to help him out of his situation. But God left the slums alone, so you're sitting here with Satan, and we've all sold our souls. The only difference is you got a cheap price. I'm sitting next to where the devil sits, and I've lost the center of my world. A life sentence means nothing to me. So if you look at me wrong or for too long, I'll have your mama singing songs with your family and the choir and the priest. Put your feet in my shoes, you would feel the same things. A couple decades worth of pain, and all you'll ever know's my name. And I can't make you change. How do I explain? And where do I start? If it sounds too crazy, then I'm lying. If it's abstract, then it's art. If I don't say it poetic, I'm ignorant. If I do, I'm not convincing. If I read Rilke, I couldn't have killed a man. If I killed a man, I couldn't have read anything. So I'm up late strategizing, then wait. Why am I trying to convince narrow-minded fucks I hate? Of course they don't get it. They're built like shit. And I could have said it with metaphors, but this way you understand it. God damn it. At my back I got the killers and the thieves and the bandits, and you think I care about clothes, shoes, and hair? Motherfucker, I'm from ruins. You can't wear my boots, and while you were kissing, I was shooting. This here is Flint, Michigan. While you were playing with your friends, we were burying men. And all they keep asking me is, have you ever killed? They ignore the fact I'm creating art at levels they never will. They overlook the fact I possess a mind no one they've ever met possesses. So I overlook their question when all my trigger fingers restless. And to all of you making a living selling lies to the people, the real has arrived. The people no longer need you. My imagination's not a crazy one, no. I grew up in the slums where they kill anything that grows. I'm saying I can't make these things up, so we only live reality. If you daydream, then you go. And I'm tired of people saying I ain't did nothing they ain't did. I'm talking knife fights with kids as kids, till one of us no longer lives. And I've been hanging with the wrong group again, with myself and who else, and a bunch of dead men who want to see my name on a headstone. Finally, motherfucker, I can be alone. Tell my woman just to visit me from time to time. And that I love her, give my family that same line. And to my brothers, give my...
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves
Welcome to the Terradome, the upper echelon investing on these large balls. I got these pussy bitches wailing like the Japanese. Killer whales, humpbacks, and these narwhals. I'm just trying to strangle these fuckers. I'm just trying to strangle these fuckers. I'm just trying to strangle these. This the beat flop. You make the beat flop. Breathing more cushion than the seat got. So we got the beat dropping harder than your son's balls at 12. Not to mention that we harder than Viagra with the big cock. I'll fuck you in the mouth again. I'll let you know that I'm a schizo. I be hearing shit. So don't be fucking me, cause bet your ass I'm hearing it. When I get done with you, I make sure that you're celibate. Ew. Fuck you, dog. I can smack at your teeth. And I'll fuck you with a radiator pipe. What, is that too rude? I'm a fucking nuisance with different types of abuses. I'm running up in the premises, helping you tie your nooses. Cause all of you fucks are clueless and do not know how to do this. I act retarded on stage and then pull my fingers and pussies like, yeah. I fuck around for money like a cam whore. Jerk it to my titties, pop it off on some gay shit. I fight your dad in the parking lots and or beat their fucking teeth because they raise shit. You sound like
I never spank my kids and I raised a piece of shit. And I drop my kids off at soccer practice every Tuesday.
This one's for the folks that be dead inside. Mini golf champion, you got no drive, playa. Fuck boys, treat my dick like a trampoline. I only work with paper like a fax machine. I'm on the car's hood, screaming like a mammal, ripping through the flannel, burn on ass on my chest with the camels. I'm here to be an act, not a role model. Don't be fucking crying when I'm smashing your kid with a bottle. I'm just chilling making rice balls air day. I'm a simple man, I don't need a microwave. 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 Cause I'm already heated.
That's not funny. Oh, we want real music. We want real music. We want Joji music.
Bro, I didn't even know real and fake music existed. I mean, I think it's like your fault for putting that shit into categories. Like, music is music. If you don't think this is real music, that's your fucking problem. Like, who says I can't drop shit while making a culinary funny video at the same time? You know? Whatever, man. It's your boy Pink Guy, Pink Omega, whatever the fuck you wanna call me. I don't give a fuck. Coming at you again. Still doing that wacky, crazy shit, bro. Ain't nothing changed. So see you next time.
hit your vape. Running around climbing ladders, dodging chutes, playing Twister in a minefield with guitars and army boots. And I was worried about my buddies, if they'd have my back. We used to have different opinions, now we got different facts. You gotta break a few eggs for an omelet, I heard somebody preach. Well, where the hell is my omelet? I've been cracked and now I'd like some quiche. At this point I'll take a dog. I'll take a dog and let him lead. Yeah, we can vote on the lawn, one nation underdog, and he'll be loyal as he can be. I'll watch some Netflix, some C-SPAN, and most of Disney Plus. I saw an old man drop the torch, saw him stumble off the teleprompter. Pause, repeat line. And old MacDonald had a farm and a hillbilly elegy. Yeah, a plastic Jesus bigot, southern boy, phony figurine. But he's advanced. Some serious folks dropped some serious balls. The folks whose job's to handle balls. And now the blame is one hot potato. You pass to someone else to take the fall. At this point I'll take a dog. I'll take a dog and let him lead. Yeah, we can vote on the lawn, one nation underdog, and he'll be loyal as he can be. Woof, man. Yeah, a golden retriever ain't no great deceiver, and a Labrador don't lie. I trust a Siberian husky with all of this money. I'd even trust a pug before I trust these guys. Give the whole nation to a Dalmatian. Grant the eagle to the beagle, it don't matter what breed. And a poodle the reins. I know it sounds insane, but if we're gonna act like them, they might as well leave. At this point I'll take a dog. I'll take a dog and let him lead. Yeah, we can vote on the lawn, one nation underdog, and he'll be loyal as he can be.
and stare as Roshin's eyes turn a darker shade of red. And the bullet with the sniper lie in their bloody gutless cell. Must we starve on crumbs from long ago? Through bars these men may steal. Is it a great or little thing we fought? They'll to conscience bless to kill. Must it take a life for hateful eyes to glisten once again? 'Cause we find ourselves in the same old mess, singing drunken lullabies. But maybe it's the way we're taught. But maybe it's the way we fought. But a smile never grins without tears to begin. For each kiss is a cry we all lost. Though nothing is left to gain, but for the banshee that stole the grave. 'Cause we find ourselves in the same old mess, singing drunken lullabies. Dwell on faces past, like memories seem to fade. No color left but black and white, and soon we'll all turn grey. But may these shadows rise to walk again with lessons truly learned. When the blossom flowers in each our hearts, then will be the brand new flame. Must it take a life for hateful lies to glisten once again? 'Cause we find ourselves in the same old mess, singing drunken lullabies. 'Cause we find ourselves in the same old mess, singing drunken lullabies. Half dead roses, and we're here again. Oh, again, let the whiskey flow again, let the taps blow again. Sound away the knell like a fistful of roses will take him to the grave. Every last tale there is to tell.
just the same. Where the mud spat boots cocked away among the suits, and the sailors come to rattle the can for Jesus. Till the chain up all the doors and toss out all the whores. Weigh a fistful of half-dead roses, and we're here again, oh again. Let the whiskey flow again, let the taps blow again. Sound away the knell like a fistful of roses. We'll take him to the grave. Every last tale there is to tell. And the high and mighty come to know your thunder. We could set the world ablaze, but these are early days, and there's still a hell of a road for us to wander. And there's one near among us, so I live the rest. Take a tipple to his foibles and his praises, till they strike him off the roll and chuck him down a hole. Weigh a fistful of half-dead roses, and we're here again, oh again. Let the whiskey flow again, let the taps blow again. Sound away the knell like a fistful of roses. We'll take him to the grave. Every last tale there is to tell. And we're here again, oh again. Let the whiskey flow again, let the taps blow again. Sound away the knell like a fistful of roses. We'll take him to the grave. Every last tale there is to tell.
Aquí.
Right. Come on.
Vamos.
Yep. I can run with the great I got lost when I got about to spirit that much.
Higher.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The pictures tell the story. This life had many shades. I'd wake up every morning and before I'd start each day, I'd take a drag from last night's cigarette, smoldered in its tray. Down a little something, led me on my way. Come on. I traveled far and wide, laid this head in many ports. I was guided by a compass. I saw beauty to the north. I drew the tales of many lives, wore the faces of my own. I had these memories all around me, so I wouldn't be alone. Some may be from showing up, others are from growing up. Sometimes I was so messed up and didn't have a clue. I ain't winning, no one over. I'll wear it just for you. I got your name written here in a rose tattoo, in a rose tattoo, in a rose tattoo. I got your name written here in a rose tattoo. This one's for the mighty
1, 2, we coming for you. 3, 4, lock your door. 5, 6, suck on my dick. We'll get signed, we'll never die. 1, 2, we coming for you. 3, 4, lock your door. 5, 6, suck on my dick. We'll get signed, we'll never die. Hands I can feel the needle prize. Up inside of my eyes, they try to tell me I'm inside. Make me that wise, so come and take me out high. This monster that you made of me, I feel like dying, erasing all of these nightmares. I'm trapped inside this cage tonight. You're touching my private eyes at night. I need you to try to save my life before I get outside. I'm trapped inside this cage tonight. You're touching my private eyes at night. I need you to try to save my life before I get insane. 1, 2, we coming for you. 3, 4, lock your door. 5, 6, suck on my dick. No guess I will never die. 1, 2, we coming for you. 3, 4, lock your door. 5, 6, suck on my dick. No guess I will never die. 7 days, my schizophrenia breaks. My brain cavity waves, distorted, decayed. This faceless of insane originated this pain. In the vein of these abandoned ways to break me. Intoxicated, I'm faded inside my dreams. Motivated, I'm defeating these haters and everything. It's the only thing that keeps me alive. That keeps me away from all of your motherfucking lies. I'm trapped inside this cage tonight. You're touching my private lies at night. I need you to try to save my life before I get outside. I'm trapped inside this cage tonight. You're touching my private lies at night. I need you to try to save my life before I get insane. 1, 2, we coming for you. 3, 4, lock your door. 5, 6, suck on my dick. No guess I will never die. 1, 2, we coming for you. 3, 4, lock your door. 5, 6, suck on my dick. No guess I will never die. Yes, I will never die. 1, 2, we coming for you. 3, 4, lock your door. 5, 6, suck on my dick. Yes, I will never die. We coming for you. 3, 4, lock your door. 5, 6, suck on my dick. Yes, I will never die.
Gotta watch The Boys' new music video.
I thought we were here to watch a movie, not a music video.
Then, we're gonna take some photos.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Okay. Who is this guy?
It's fine. Hey,
I'm still waiting for my drink.
you don't have to go anywhere.
ass, not committing sin. We're going large like Amy Schumer's second chin. Hey everybody, my name is Josh Stubb. When I don't do crime, I talk shit at the club. I like Corona, no lime, and having a tug. I get my bread, no crust, cause you know I'm a thug.
It's Halloween, my girl cooking clean. Doing flips in the sheets, call that trick and treat. In the back of a Bentley and we got on rings. Riding in the street, shouting scary things. The boys in town and we hunting clowns. Couple kings with a couple crowns. Scary kids while we're blowing clouds. It's Molly in the back and your bitch is getting plowed.
It's spooky and cold on this dreadful night, but we got some beauties in our sight. We love the shadows and fear the light, but we'll steal your girl with one quick bite. On Halloween you can hear many sounds, some screaming, some crying in the background. But if I see some kind of creepy clown, oh you better believe it's going down. All the witches they be on me with glee. When I walk up in a room it's a party. Got no affliction but there's one thing, you can't see all competition running scared as they should be. Never giving out a secret sunlight, wiping away all the haters liquor. We be stealing all your candy and dropping songs and videos that always
got these demons in my head, overwhelming me with fear and dread. Screaming in my bed, keep me grinding till I'm dead. Spirits in my mind come to visit me from time to time. People say I'm sick, but I swear to God I'm fine.
Muchachos, I don't know where I'm at. This is all my fault. Oh fuck, I'm hungry. I'm cold. And I'm being hunted. I swear to fucking God. What the fuck?
Trick or treat, excuse me, what the fuck is this? Candy corn, bit of honey, one Hershey kiss. Que no sabes que me dicen el Mexorcist? If you don't know who I am, then I'll tell you what it is. Got a blanket to protect me and a wooden cross. I sprinkle holy water to show demons who's boss. I make videos to scare all the kiddos, and I'll exercise your tia with a bag of hot Cheetos. I shook Freddy Krueger's hand, grow harder than the Grudge. Made Pennywise feel too and gave Huggy Wuggy a hug. I got good at hide and seek, you can always ask the Fed. I put poison in your goat, now the chupacabra's dead. I live in the States, born in Monterrey. Got a gringa by my side, she can cook some frijoles. I crossed the border and the migra said, hey, come on down, but you just can't stay. Running and hiding and working and fighting, you don't got the papers to even be trying to say it was easy, then I would be lying. Soy un inmigrante con gran corazón. Empecé recogiendo la basura de tu escalón y ahora ocupo la pantalla de tu habitación. Hasta parece que yo tomo gasolina. Te incendio con mi rap, eso es pura adrenalina. Mi tierra, la extraño, nunca olvidaré mi casa. Un saludo para todos mis latinos y mi raza. Now give me the Reese's cup, bitch.
Yada 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 yada, something about a square. New meme juice box about to go Blair. Like the witch, that's a sitch. Halloween night, about to wake up in a ditch. And I'm stacking up De Niro. Got this young man feeling like George Romero. Pick the bone clean, always saw it in the tarots. Dig a little deeper, boy, you almost skipped a marrow.
I don't really know. I don't really know. Yada yada, yada yada. My goldfish took a little holiday. Left me feeling sour like that man in May. One day he said he wanna go to outer space. So I made a little rocket out of Gatorade bottles.
Catch your grandma at the Walmart and she gonna catch the fade. I don't really give a fuck, I'm just trying to get paid. I will smoke your granddad too if he even looks my way. I will kick your little sister in a motherfucking face. That's that shit you learn in Florida when you smoking K2. Hold that shit up in my chest, boy, I'm about to turn blue. I might mosey down to Target, man, and buy me that canoe. I
no, don't touch me there is what I told my uncle, but he didn't seem to care. It's my secret little spot, and I don't wanna share. No, no, don't touch me there. So tell the creepy guy who always hangs around your school that all they need to know is this one simple rule. It's no, no, don't touch me there is what I told my pastor when he's playing with my hair. It tickles and I'm little and it really isn't fair. Here's the facts. My square is not for pats. I can count to 32 and I'm friends with all my cats. I'm a smart guy in a dumb situation and nobody's getting off at my no-no station. Hi, my name is Juicy. I like hanging with my friends and sipping apple goosey, eating lots of burgers and hanging with my groupies. If you're talking shit, I'ma pull up with the Uzi.
Sorry, I got a little bit carried away.
No, no, don't touch me there is what I told the cabbie when I couldn't pay the fare. And also while you're at it, can you quit the creepy stare? No, no, don't touch me there. So tell the creepy guy who always hangs around your school that all they need to know is this one simple rule. It's no, no, don't touch me there. It's a pretty simple concept if you haven't been aware. I want to be alone, I don't want a love affair. Now listen, I go to federal prison, I'm a whole new Juicy no edition. No competition, no permission. Keep your hands off, Juicy is now your main mission. Corners, count 'em 4. You picked the wrong shape for your fingers to explore, Mr. Nice Guy. Well, not anymore. We can be friends, but I'm not your damn whore!
Sorry guys, I really need to get that under control.
No, no, don't touch me there is what I told my uncle, but he didn't seem to care. It's my secret little spot, and I don't wanna share. No, no, don't touch me there. So tell the creepy guy who always hangs around your school that all they need to know is this one simple rule. It's no, no, don't touch me there. Keep your gross old hands off my no square.
Hi, my name is Juicy Fruit Snacks. I'm a convicted felon for 3 counts of desecration of gravesites, 2 counts of public nudity, 1 time for pissing in the park. I am a public menace and I need to be stopped. Please, if anybody can hear this, put me down. I am a danger to you and everyone you love.
No, no, don't touch me there is what I told my uncle, but he didn't seem to care.
I can remember the great guy got lost about that. I put a plus bearers. I must have about that straight through their bottle. Watch our 12 blood 5 when you die to Hungary. I would say without it, there's a scene that sings on the vision. Charlie, I done something that I would have plenty of them. We're a whole lot of the extra good what I would have really swallowed. Mama, but I never was mad at that. I can remember the great guy got lost about that.
With the green gang, it's a mean thing. Got the block shot down like Shenyang. We strapped, purple getting clapped, green like the cash that we keep stacked.
Boy, and he's a killer, straight up killer. He green and he mean like a drunk caterpillar. So back down, there's a green town, doing green stuff up in that green crowd.
Shaking what we're taking and breaking them, we the green. Saying no nos on the screen, take the streets, why they scream? Wait, what's that? Is Purple Gang rapping? Nah, fam, it's the sound of purple cheeks clapping.
What's that? It's the boys rolling up. Juicy's got a gap. Oh no, Eddie got the snow. Josh and Molly driving en route to the studio. Knock knock, it's green on the block. Making all your boy chickily luck. Now we inside, your eyes wide. F in the chat, perfectly qualified.
We're gonna be killing it. Purple, you're gonna be feeling it. Slipping away, bitch, you gotta be raving a minute. You're gonna be squealing it. I'm sealing it. Rapping is my way of dealing it. The way we busting on the mic is like we're breaking ceilings and we stealing it. But let me take it down a level. I'm getting rid of purple, but I swear I'm not the devil. I'm incredible. I'll be repping Team Green. It's time to close your eyes. I'm done with this scene.
Stand back, finger on the deadlier. My prime like cheeks, licked like a gladiator. Can't clip these, there is no imitator. Bitch, I'm your narrator.
Purple gang, purple gang, purple gang, purple gang. Beat 2 down, left them in the rain. We're the green gang, bitch, this ain't no game. Cruising down the street in my Lambo, writing this beat, snapping the hoe. Here we go, about to flow. I don't do this slow, cause I'm a pro, you already know this ain't a show.
So run home, go and tell your mother. Say you went ahead and got a new favorite color. If she says,
Oh, honey, I love purple too.
she's a hoe, bitch with the green crew.
Yo, imagine being purple gang right now. Come on!
Welcome to the internet. Have a look around. Anything that brain of yours can think of can be found. We've got mountains of content, some better, some worse. If none of it's of interest to you, you'd be the first. Welcome to the internet. Come and take a seat. Would you like to see the news or any famous women's feet? There's no need to panic. This isn't a test. Just nod or shake your head and we'll do the rest. Welcome.
Situation with a nifty sock. Have you ever repeatedly punched yourself in the genitals on public transportation? I have. It was late December and I was feeling Christmas horny. You know Christmas horny? If you don't celebrate Christmas, Christmas horny is the kind of intense sexual arousal you can only reach by spending quality time with your family. Just that, oh my God, I would fuck anyone to get out of this house right now. I would get riled by anyone in any position just to sidestep this intergenerational trauma for 5 fucking minutes.
Dad's Christmas horny.
It had been a strange Christmas because earlier in the year we lost my uncle.
Okay.
We found him again, but he was dead. It was a Tuesday, which is the comedian's Monday. Not to be confused with Wednesday, which is the alcoholic's Friday. And of course, not mentioning Sunday, because that's the Lord's Day. Not to be confused with the day of our Lord, which is of course when Jesus Christ will return to earth to redeem his faithful believers while banishing all unbelievers to the torture and despair of eternal damnation, because Jesus can be a bit of a cunt like that. I've been to the grocery store to purchase some groceries, and I was musing on the origin of the word grocer and how it was originally used to describe a place which sold items in bulk or gross amounts, and how that evolved and changed over the years to now, where it's the place itself that's fucking gross. I think it's the distance between cause and effect I find most depressing at the supermarket. Every oak tree turned toilet paper. Every shark turned fish finger. Every art degree graduate turned shelf stacker. 10,000 years of agricultural innovation reduced to a rickety trolley full of food-shaped science experiments and a clean-up in aisle 4. Always piss in aisle 4. It's a security camera blind spot. And that distance between cause and effect is still there when you get home from the supermarket. The deportation-fearing farm worker inhaling pesticides for $3 an hour just so you can leave a tomato congealing in your crisper for long enough for it to figure out how to clamber out and call the cops. My crisper's fucked up, man. It's primordial in my CRISPR. I recently sold the rights to my CRISPR to the BBC. David Attenborough is filming in my fridge as we speak. And if I were a lesser man, I would probably do a David Attenborough impersonation at this point of the show, but it's a slippery fucking slope. Before you know it, I'll be sitting on a couch across from Graham Norton, awkwardly sweating my way through my best Matthew McConaughey or Owen Wilson impersonation, longing for the days when all you needed to make it in comedy was a loud shirt and a versatile pair of eyebrows. I have neither! And I don't trust the variety in the supermarket. Too many fucking things. All of those specialty stores bulldozed for the soulless convenience of a one-stop shop. I recall as a child, every product had its very own shop. There was the fucking Fruit Loop shop. The fucking Frozen Pea shop. That was, of course, before the Frozen Pea Man was arrested for selling his own chilled urine to the public. Frozen pea? Actual pea that's been frozen? Okay, listen, Melbourne. No. Look, you're not going to get a frozen urine joke of that caliber anywhere within the greater Melbourne region on a Friday night. That joke's worth the price of admission, and what I'm sensing tonight, Melbourne, is you don't fucking deserve that joke!
My point is,
I find it inherently unnatural stocking items at extreme opposite ends of the goods spectrum side by side in the one place. Did we learn nothing from the wet market? It's disgusting. But I needed a 9-volt battery, a tin of shortbread biscuits, a bag of mandarins, and a coat hanger. So what am I going to do? I'm not making multiple stops. Do I look like a postman? Don't answer that. I do look a little bit like a postman. In case you're wondering, I used neither trolley nor basket because I prefer carrying too many things. If there are things to be carried, I'll fucking carry them. But there must be too many of them, and I wish to carry them all at once. I want to cut off my circulation. I would like to dislocate several of my fingers. There better be a fucking staircase involved. And when I reach my destination, I want to drag those items across the threshold like I'm a field medic in a World War II film. Stay with me, goddammit! I ain't losing you now, goddamn you! We gotta get you home to Bessie Lou! Oh no, goddamn, it's almost home to So I'm at the self-checkout. I always use the self-checkout when I'm at the supermarket. You know how at the supermarket now you can boop your own shit? You know how they let you do your own fucking boop? Sorry, I was just having a flashback to a joke I wrote in 2009. That was weird. Did you see that? What was that? So I'm at the self-checkout and I pretend to scan my goods and I pretend to pay for them and I go out on the street. And I make my way to the bus stop. Now, I don't oft catch bus, but at the time this story occurs, I was driving a 2000 model 93S convertible Saab. Yeah, pretty sweet ride. Would have set you back about $40,000 in the year 2000. My dad bought one for $2,000 in 2016, spent $400 fixing it up, and now I, at the age of 43, borrow it when I'm in Melbourne between international tours. International tours which are going so well that when I'm in Melbourne between international tours, I borrow my dad's 2000 model 93S convertible Saab. Oh, yes. Yes, thank you. Yes, thanks. The Saab is clearly not the only thing depreciating in value. It's so much fun to drive around in the Saab with the top down when you have a passenger. As soon as the passenger gets out, you turn into an instant fucking douchebag. Because it's no longer an opportunistic parental car loan situation with a nifty soft top bonus feature. It's a 43-year-old making a conscious choice to drive around in a 2000 model 93S convertible Saab, just barebacking the open air for all to see, taking a detour past the nearest grassy knoll in the hopes someone will blow my fucking head off. On this particular day, I have locked my keys in the car. It is not the first time I have done this. I've already poked a small hole in the soft top for easy coat hanger access. Hence the coat hanger purchase. So I get to the bus stop, and I sit down on the bench, and I inadvertently knock an empty can of Coke off the end of the bench, and it lands on the ground, and a couple of European wasps crawl out of it looking for something to kill. I'm not a big fan of the European wasp. First introduced to Australia in 1959, they aggressively took over the landscape, taking more than their fair share and steamrolling anyone who got in their way. Sound familiar? Yes, they're exactly like Spotify. There's something very humbling about a bee sting killing the bee. The barb of her stinger lodging in her enemy and then disemboweling her as she pulls away. Humble, yet graphically violent. If taken literally, it puts a whole new spin on the Muhammad Ali philosophy, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, doesn't it? By that logic, he'd throw one punch and then shit his intestines out all over the ring. Wasps, on the other hand, just keep stinging. Thrusting away like some sort of... When I was writing this bit, I never thought it would devolve into me just thrusting and one person going, don't get me wrong, I'm glad it got there, but you know, originally when I wrote it, I couldn't actually think of an appropriate thruster to be thrusting in this imaginary thrust scenario that I'd created. So I literally Googled the word thrusting, and the first thing that actually comes up is the definition, which is the motion of pushing or lunging suddenly or violently. But the second thing that came up was an article from AskMen.com from the 22nd of November 2022 entitled Thrusting Techniques. Can using different thrusting techniques turn you into a better lover? I'll save you the read. The answer is not really. And I quote from the article, "No amount of memorizing and applying different thrusting techniques can equal the importance of talking to your partner about what they want in bed." Yeah, oh yes, it's quite an elaborate description of the word consent, isn't it? But no amount of memorizing. Memorizing! Look, this is a safe space.
Come on.
Melbourne, just by round of applause, who here is currently memorizing thrusting techniques? Anybody? Anybody at all? People don't usually clap. I have so many questions. Are you practicing in front of a mirror? Or is there like a Duolingo-style app that you have to use? 15 minutes a day and now I'm fluent in conversational thrusting. Or do you have to learn it like dance choreography? 5, 6, 7, and thrust, and thrust, and woo, woo. I wouldn't be any good at it, man. I was never good at memorizing information for exams when I was at school. I used to cheat and write the answers on the back of my hand. So in this scenario, I'd be there in bed looking at the back of my hand.
Okay, push or lunge, suddenly or violently, doesn't seem right. Okay.
This is the rest of the show, by the way. So I'm at the bus stop. And I am alone at the bus stop, but I know people will come. And I know in my heart that they will be odd people. Because every bus stop in the world is the opening scene in an independent short film. It's just the way the universe works. Every time I am at a bus stop, there are weird characters there with me, and I can see the camera angles. I can see the script. I can see the disappointed parents who thought filmmaking was just a phase. Until one day their child asks if they can borrow the 2000 model 93S convertible Saab. So, I'm sitting at the bus stop, waiting for principal photography to commence on this independent short film. And over to my right, I hear somebody scream, "Walking Man!" I look over, and standing in the middle of the intersection is a white man, looks to be in his early 30s, top half, crisp white button-up shirt, blue tie, bottom half, jogging shorts, Crocs, with the Japanese tiger tattooed on each calf muscle. And I was like, ha 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 ha, roll camera! There was a car trying to turn left into the intersection, and he's walking alongside the car, pointing up at the traffic lights, going, "Walking Man! Walking Man! Walking Man! Walking Man!" The driver of the car is an elderly Asian woman, and at first I think, oh, maybe his aggression is racially motivated. But It can't be that, because his calf muscles are so racially diverse. He bangs on the bonnet. She manages to drive around him and take off down the street. And he chases after the car, screaming expletives, and then comes and sits next to me on the bench. He smells of microbreweries and cryptocurrency. He takes out an enormous vape pen and starts vaping. If you used to smoke cigarettes and now you vape, you're a real piece of shit. Sorry, I was just having a flashback to a joke I wrote in 2018. That keeps happening. Isn't that weird how that keeps happening? As Screaming Man exhales a huge plume of raspberry and sauerkraut-flavoured vapour, I reach into my pocket and I take out the 9-volt battery I got at the supermarket. I make a bit of a display of opening the package, take out the battery, hold it up to the light, give it a little sniff, and then start furiously licking the end of it. I wait till I can feel Screaming Man looking at me, and then I turn to him and I say, "Oh, I used to vape, but this is much healthier." Screaming Man looks confused. Mission accomplished. I've actually been doing this little battery trick for a while now. And look, initially, it probably started out as like a passive-aggressive political statement about the dangers of vaping. But now I'm addicted to licking 9-volt batteries.
Can't stop, won't stop.
After a few more licks, I pop the battery in my pocket and I reach for the bag of mandarins. They're in one of those orange netting bags that they come in from the supermarket, and as I rip it open, I think of the ocean. Dead fish. Cause and effect. James Cameron. Mandarins are the perfect palate cleanser for a 9-volt battery, by the way. Their acidities just cancel each other out somehow. So anytime I'm licking bats, always got a couple of Mandos on standby, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I take out 2 mandarins and I offer one to Screaming Man. Mandarin? Oh, yes, please, he says, and he takes one. And at that moment, a young woman arrives and sits down on the bench between Screaming Man and me. And someone, somewhere, wins an Academy Award for Best Casting in an Independent Short Film. She is perfect. 31, could play 28, lemon cardigan, cute bob, bangs, pink Converse, houseplant tattoo, hoop skirt, starburst earrings, emotional support guinea pig. She's the kind of woman who has a guinea pig on a leash at the bus stop. Fuck yes! She got that Twitch stream and cosplay and cupcake bacon, pronoun flippin' D&D on ketamine, geek chic bubble tea thing going on. I mentally run through my schedule for the next couple of months, decide I have nothing important happening, and instantly fall in love with this woman. Damn you, Christmas horny! Mandarin? Oh, yes, please, she says, and she takes one. And there we sit. 3 characters in an independent short film, silently enjoying our mandarins. With a fucking guinea pig. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame, darling. You give love a bad name. The fact that Screaming Man's ringtone is Bon Jovi totally tracks with his character. The fact that he stands up and walks away to a respectful distance to answer the call does not track with his character at all. Because if this was an independent short film, he would answer the phone on the bench next to us, and his one-sided telephone conversation would do a lot of heavy lifting when it came to revealing later moments of the plot. He'd be all like, "No, I am not coming into work today, for I have a funeral to attend. And even if I get somehow swept up in the story of 2 unlikely strangers and a guinea pig, you better damn well believe I will be attending that funeral right on sunset." But he doesn't. He gets up and fucks off. And I'm starting to feel very disappointed until I notice the young woman is looking at me. I'm Phoebe. Of course you are. Just as the word sizzle is onomatopoeic for the sound a sausage makes while frying in a fry pan, Phoebe is onomatopoeic for the sound a rabbit makes when it sees a butterfly. Phoebe is the sound of a baby duck sneezing. Phoebe is the sound of a tadpole with the hiccups. Phoebe is the sound of a fox's tail brushing past a Nintendo Switch. Phoebe is the sound of the wind whistling through a crocheted bikini top drying on a Balinesian sunbed. Phoebe is the sound of an acai berry smoothie through a paper straw. Phoebe is the sound of the doorbell ringing at the house where you've nervously arranged the first threesome in your 6-year monogamous relationship. Phoebe, 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 Phoebe. Hello, Phoebe. My name's Randy. Hello, Randy. This, she says, holding up the guinea pig, is Simone de Beauvoir. Come on. And I don't know whether to come or kill myself. At that moment, the bus arrives. Screaming Man ends his telephone call and gets on first, followed by Phoebe and Simone de Beauvoir. And then I board the bus, and I hand the tin of shortbread biscuits to the bus driver, and I take my seat. My parents were both school bus drivers, you see, and at the end of every school year, the children would often gift them tins of shortbread biscuits. So now, anytime I catch a bus, I hand a tin of shortbread biscuits to the bus driver, and I say, "Thank you for your service," to distract from the fact that I have not purchased a ticket. Now, it's quite a full bus, but everybody has a seat. I'm sitting across the aisle from Screaming Man, and I'm 4 rows back from Phoebe. And I'm staring at the back of her head, wondering if our children will have ADHD. And I start to think about how to turn this entire experience into a comedy routine. See, as a comedian, I gotta be looking for the funny in every situation all the time. I have to constantly mine my real life for comedic material, no matter how dark shit gets. Gotta be fresh, gotta be original. I can't come up here and do 58 minutes of fart jokes, as much as I would love to. It's gotta be fresh and new and exciting stuff. The pressure is enormous! That's why I always carry a dick pic in my top pocket. Just to remind me that you're only ever as good as your last dick joke. Not very good! Ha! The bus pulls over and a couple of passengers get off and a couple more get on. And I place the bag of mandarins onto my lap and I slide across in my seat to allow an elderly man to sit next to me. And as the bus pulls back out into traffic, I experience the most intense, instant, horrific pain in my right testicle. I have never felt anything like it. It is as if someone has taken a hot needle and they are pushing or lunging it suddenly or violently right into my ball sack. The wasps found the mandarins! I start screaming, "Wah! Wah!" I throw the mandarins on the ground. I'm like, "Get them off me! Get them off me!" I stand up on my seat and I shove my hand down the front of my pants. And a wasp stings me on the palm and I'm like, "Ah!" And nobody is helping. Screaming man looks at me and tells me to sit down and shut up. The old man next to me looks at me, gets up, moves to another seat. Come on. The bus driver's useless. He's eating fucking shortbread biscuits. And worst of all, Phoebe, love of my life, is looking back at me in horror, shielding Simone de Beauvoir's eyes from the spectacle. And as I stand there, with everybody judging me or ignoring me, but nobody asking me how they can help, as I scream in agony, come on, repeatedly punching myself in the genitals. It occurs to me that this is the perfect analogy for American politics. Which is why tonight, I am announcing that I am officially running for President of the United States of America in 2024. Hit it! I have a vision. Call it ambition or call it a mission, I've made a decision. To break with tradition and bring a petition to this inquisition. It's a proposition, an admission of my position. And it began by Googling words that rhyme with vision. I was born to stand upon the stage, but times have changed and I began to disengage. Then Lady Luck delivered me into the TikTok age, where felt-faced pricks like me are all the fucking rage. My sacred works of art dissected into gimmicks. My special's far too existential to impress the cunts at Netflix. I'm chasing clicks, charging too much for ticks. I only got this gig tonight by sucking Jeff Dunham's dick. I think this is as low as my career can sink. I fear that mediocrity might be my kink. So I run a bath and make a plan to end it quick. And then a sweet solution hits me like a ton of bricks. I'll just switch my dick pic for a crucifix. Now I'm in politics. Vote one Randy Feldface. Politics. There's a new horse in this race. Politics. And by horse, I mean centaur. I have the body of a horse. That's why I hide behind this. It's true, the world has never been in such a fucking state. There are a list of leaders to assassinate. I'm not condoning it, but I would look away if you kill Peter Dutton. With great power comes great responsibility. and I intend to lead you with humility. And if I lose, then I will choose to refuse to accept the result. Fuck you, Melbourne! How many politicians does it take to change a light bulb? 3. 1 to change it, 1 to say they could have done it better, and 1 to stick it up their arse for no apparent reason. I'm the 3rd one. You need a leader who can be a people-pleasing puppet, and someone who sees a battery and has to suck it. You need me. I will be your president until I get bored. President Feltface, motherfuckers! All right. Come on. All right. Now, the first thing any brand new political party needs is its very own written constitution. And here's one I prepared earlier. Come on. Oh, I know. A song and a prop. Wow. No expense spared for the people of Melbourne. Oh, man. I bought this prop this afternoon at the Office Works in Elizabeth Street. First thing I'm going to do when I become president will be to shut down the Office Works on Elizabeth Street. Can't spell customer service without Okay. There we go. Feltopia Party objectives. Objective number 1. To cultivate a deep understanding of the true purpose of existence, free from the influence of capitalist ambition or the pursuit of short-term gratification at the expense of the natural world, through the socially disruptive yet peaceful and non-violent undermining of irrelevant and greed-driven economic systems, with an emphasis on inclusivity and equality. Objective number 2. Hand jobs. And those are all of the objectives. Just before we go on, I could tell a lot of you are thinking, hang on a minute, Randy, aren't you Australian? I thought you had to be Merkin if you want to be President of America. Well, I will have you know, my friends, some of my parts made in America. Loophole! You know, comedians and politicians are very similar. We've both monetized transphobia. We also dance with the distance between cause and effect. Comedians say things on stage that can have a lasting effect. I mean, you might be driving home tonight and you'll go, hand jobs. And politicians are literally controlling the weather. And if you haven't personally experienced an extreme weather event yet, it's only a matter of time before it's your weird neighbour on the evening news being interviewed going, well, me house was on fire and underwater at the same time, but I had to go back in for me dog. But despite the similarities, I always thought the leap from comedy to politics would be impossible. And then a Ukrainian improv comic by the name of Vladimir Zelensky became one of the most charismatic wartime presidents in history, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll give it a shot. Yeah, yeah, it doesn't seem so far-fetched for old Randy Fuckface now, does it? Huh? Zelensky quit comedy for politics, though, and he's a huge role model of mine. I'm a big fan of the Zelensky. Which is why tonight, I am announcing that I am officially retiring from the comedy business. I'm done. Oh, well, I can't do both, can I? Imagine popping down the Palais on a Friday night to see the president do a tight 10. It'd fucking suck. You'd think it would be good, but it'd be the hackiest, most middle-of-the-road, people-pleasing comedy shit. Folks, don't you hate it when you're trying to get a bill passed through the Senate and you need to go poop? The only motion that needs passing around here is that third coffee I regret having this morning. You know what I'm talking about. Filibuster. Fill a bucket more like it. It's politics all the way, baby! Until the inevitable assassination attempt thwarted by the dick pic in my top pocket. Whereupon I shall retire from politics and announce my long-awaited comedy comeback show! Ah, yes, we all love a comedy comeback show, don't we? Oh, I thought that he wasn't doing it anymore. But then now he's back again. He's doing another one. This one's the same as all of the other ones, but there was a gap in the middle. That's why this one's a comeback one. Comedians always come back. We're like wasps crawling out of tin cans. We just keep thrusting. Even if we get cancelled, there's always an audience, sometimes a bigger one. Thanks, Patreon. But you know, I believe it was Winston Churchill who put it best when he said, yeah, it really makes you think, doesn't it? Hello there, what's your name?
Thomas.
What is it?
Thomas.
Thomas! Hello, Thomas!
Hi.
Did I get you on the first go?
Yeah.
Fuck yes. Thomas! What did you do today, Thomas?
Not much. Had a day off.
You what?
Had a day off.
Thomas had a day off, everybody! Thereby proving that Thomas is not someone that I've planted in the audience for very interesting back and forth crowd work. What did you do on your day off, Thomas?
Just hung out and I had a job interview.
You had a job interview? Now we're getting somewhere. What job are you going for, Thomas?
Campaign officer with the Firefighters Union.
Say again one more time.
Campaign officer with the Firefighters Union.
Campaign officer for the Firefighters Union. Yes. Now this is where I'm faced with the choice. Do I wish to endure the wrath of the Firefighters Union for the remainder of my career? Or do I talk to Thomas about something else? Where do you live, Thomas? They're firefighters are big and muscly and climb ladders and have hoses and shit. I shall not be taking them on this time. No, I shall not. Thomas! Where do you live?
Footscray.
Footscray? Fuck yes! Come on, the doggies! Ah, some football fans in the crowd. That doesn't gel with my normal demographic, but that's cool. Hey, Thomas! Tell me something else interesting that's more interesting than your job interview and Footscray. Who did you come here with tonight, Thomas?
Just by myself.
Just by yourself? Fuck yes! Come on now! Come on! Yes! Yes! Thomas! We're all friends now. You said you had a day off and you went for a job interview. What's your existing job?
Bartender.
You're a bartender. Where did you tend bar?
Fortress Melbourne.
Where?
Fortress.
Fortress! Everybody knows about Fortress except for me! Fortress sounds like some sort of sex club. Is it just a bar?
Bar and LAN centre.
Bar and what?
LAN centre, so like computers and gaming you can sell.
It's a gaming place. See? That's why my crowd cheered so much. That checks out. Did you hear how that louder was? That cheer was louder than the sports fans. Fortress, yeah! Footy, yeah. Oh, that's so cool. So you were a bartender at a place where you go and play games and drink. Oh my God, and you're here on your own. Oh my God, you must get laid so much. Tumis. Toomball. Twimby twum twoo. If I was the mayor of Footscray, what's the first thing you would want me to do in that area to make things more enjoyable? What? If you didn't hear it, he said hand jobs. Already my number 2 policy. Nothing else?
There's a lot of abandoned land plots at the moment need clearing because it's pretty dangerous.
Abandoned what?
Abandoned land plots, so like old buildings that are crumbling.
There's a lot of abandoned old buildings that need something done with them. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? More bars where you can play games? More nerd bars? Oh my God! Okay, first thing I'm gonna do, hand job. Second thing I'm gonna do is gonna turn all of the abandoned buildings in Footscray into like nerd palaces. Yes, yes, people shall come from miles around on their own. Yeah, okay, I'm sensing a little bit of skepticism in the room. I get it, you're all looking at me going, Randy, you raggedy old repurposed couch cushion. How could you ever make it in politics? Let's be clear, people. I never wanted to go into politics. I am an artist. I should be writing poetry and playing panpipes, getting fingered under a willow tree. But politicians are doing such a shit job, it's up to the comedians to step in. We had to do it with the news. You think comedians enjoy working on satirical news programs? You think anyone on The Project or The Weekly like their job? I've met those people and they are fucking miserable. But the media were doing such a shit job, we had to step up. Comedians to the rescue yet again. And I know you're all looking at me going, that's all well and good, Randy, you bargain bin fuck rag. But are you even remotely qualified to enter politics? And I understand that question because you people don't know me for anything other than comedy. And that is because I've never had any other job. Apart from one time in my early 20s, I got a job at a discount furniture warehouse. And I thought I was going to be on the sales team, but turns out they just wanted me to stand out the front on the street and do this. I did it for 8 years! But you'll be glad to know that this was not an overnight decision. I've taken this decision very seriously, my friend. I want to be a palatable political candidate. I want to be someone the voting people can trust. Which is why tonight, I am very excited to unveil my full-scale political makeover! Wanker! Thank you. First thing I did to clean up my reputation, I started wearing shoes. That's a big step up for me. Step up. I also stopped going to therapy, started drinking again, and moved my poppy plantations offshore. But the biggest change that I made to make myself someone who can relate to the general public, someone you can vote for, is, for the past year, I have been involved in a monogamous heterosexual relationship. Wow, okay, thanks. That is just enormous support from you. 4 people went, yay. I get it, I understand, Melbourne. It, you know, it goes against my slutty pansexual image. I know it's not the Randy Felt face you've come to know and fuck. But look, sometimes you just have to meet the right person at the right time. And I did, at a bus stop. Her name is Phoebe! Yes! And this is 100% true. We did meet at a bus stop. Her name is Phoebe. We caught the same bus. I was stung on the dick and balls by a thrusting wasp. And it was Phoebe who got off at the same stop as me and witnessed the fact that my scrotum was swelling to the size of a fucking volleyball. And she was the one who called the Uber and actually came with me to the emergency room, where, by the way, the triage nurse called me John Wayne because she said I was walking like I just got off a horse. You're applauding, but it's unprofessional in my opinion. Anyway, Phoebe and I exchanged numbers, and 3 weeks later, once my genitals had returned to their shrunken pre-wasp glory, Phoebe and I went on the best first date ever. We met at a park right near Phoebe's house, and yes, I admit, I was cynical when she turned up with Simone de Beauvoir. But we just hit it off. We didn't do anything or go anywhere. She brought cupcakes, because of course she did. And we just sat under a tree for 5 hours, laughing our asses off. And I'd never felt more myself that quickly around someone before. And I was like, oh shit. I think this is what people talk about when they talk about finding their person. Fucking terrifying. Anyway, it started to get a little bit late in the day, and we decided to keep hanging out and go and get some dinner. Now, Phoebe had arrived on foot. I was in the Saab, obviously. So she handed me Simone de Beauvoir, and she went over to use the public toilet, and I skipped back to the car. I put the top down, and I drove the car across the car park to meet Phoebe when she came out of the toilets, so she wouldn't have as far to walk. I know. Gross. And we've been inseparable ever since. Turns out Phoebe is the sound of my heart exploding. Which is great for me, because now I get to do jokes about being in a relationship. I'm a real comedian. Come on! Yes! Yes! So, so I'm talking to the fellas here. The fellas know what I'm talking about. I know the fellas know what I'm talking about, don't you, fellas? You know when you and your girlfriend are doing that cute little thing that you do? You know what I'm talking about, fellas? That cute little thing that you and your girlfriend do, where you lay at opposite sides of the bed in stony silence with your backs turned to each other. You know what I'm talking about? And she's trying to